Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and today I'm going to do Roxy's weekly challenge from Rachel at Roxy's Creations. And this little project she did, I saw also Wendy at Wendy's Adventures did, and she's done a replay of it, and I'm going to do a replay of theirs. So it is interesting little pocket. And I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to make a couple. I don't think this is going to be a long video because there's a lot of covering, and that means a lot of glue, and you know that I don't know, I get really bored with that quickly. So the first thing you want to do, you can use Rachel used her what do you call them, junk mail envelopes, but I didn't want to mess with them today. The windows and all that kind of stuff, so I just decided to do plain. And I thought too that if I use like these craft card ones, or you could use white or coffee dyed or cream, whatever you have. I have some of these that I bought from Amazon last year sometime that are kind of has that vintage, you know, old look to them. So I thought I'd try a couple of those. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to close the envelope. Yes, not that much. Oh no, yeah, darn it. I'm going to toss that one. We don't want to get this with glue on it to close when you close the envelope is all. Okay, sorry. So I'll do a couple of these, but I think these would be great for several different kinds of journals too. Okay, and then let me do one this way. I think that's going to be. It doesn't matter what kind of flap you have. It's just the size of the envelope that you're looking for. Okay. All right. So now we're going to decide what size. This is going to be a pocket, and it's going to have a flip over it like so. This will be the pocket portion, and this will be the top, I believe. Okay, so what you want to do is measure up how big you want your pocket. I think that's where we measure to. Here, I have a little demo. Yeah, it's the part that's going to be your pocket. So this one I did 4.5 inches. So I'm just going to make this here and here, and if you can eyeball it, you can do that. If you want to, you can draw a line just to give it your straight. Okay, now we're going to turn it so that this is going to be the flap side. So let me show you. Okay, and I've only left a little bit down at the bottom because I kind of want to make it look like a jeweler's envelope, which Wendy did before. I've made them a few times. So anyway, I'm going to cut these just inside, not a lot. And then remember what side is your... Okay. That's why I had to turn it over. I'm sorry. All right. Then we're going to go sliver up the side to where we cut that little edge there. And you can straighten that up later. It's going to be covered if it's in your way. Then we're going to take this, so now we've got like this little tubey shape in here. I need some glue right there. And we're going to cut along our line. Like so. now this part, I guess it doesn't really matter how far down. It's basically how large you want your pocket to be is where you have to be concerned about measuring. But anyway, you get the gist of it. And this is all going to be covered. Okay, so let me do one of these. And we'll do this pocket like 4.5 as well. You can use a light pencil or something. It really doesn't matter. So this one is about halfway because it's a shorter envelope. Oops. I guess it wouldn't matter on this one which way you went, which way you cut. I'm using my little slice there to judge where it is. Open. All right, and then we're going to go down this line. Just like that. And then this piece here will come down however far you want it to come down. I mean, it has to fit inside of your journal, so like that. Okay, so now this back part, I believe, will be glued down to the page. So you don't really need to cover this side. You're going to cover this side, and you're going to cover this side, and you're going to cover right here. Okay. Now, if you have, let's see, what did this one look like inside? I was just thinking you wouldn't have to cover necessarily that side, but probably would look better. This one, I need to bring it down. Okay, totally crooked here. I guess you could straighten these up if you wanted to with your cutter on the bottoms if you didn't cut very well. Okay, so that's how you do them. Now, you could take your envelopes and have these all pre-done, and then, you know, you can cover them later. So I want to do one that's got the botanical look to it. Now this is going to be the front page. Maybe I don't want to use the brown. Maybe I'll use this color. Okay. Let me get my tear ruler. Oh, come on. Okay. And then come down this edge here. Now you could put it right on the front, or you could go edge to edge, and then you could also fold it over the top. But I'm just going to do it right on with a little bit of an edge. I think it's just easier than trying to make it so perfect. A little more ink. And I'm inking this where Rachel did, I'm sorry. Rachel did hers in Easter design, but I don't have an Easter journal that I'm planning to do. So, let's see how much glue I can get off of this. Wendy. She doesn't use glue stick. Just going to finish up what's left in this little bottle. This is the Barely Arts glue. I noticed a lot of people using this Barely Arts lately. I just, you know, it's not that the art glitter is not, it's a great glue. But, oh well, a little high on that. But I think that the fact that it dries so quick and you have no room for this looks so very crooked to me. Let's straighten it up a little bit. That's better. All right, I'm going to ink around this outside. Oh, darn, I was going to do something different. Oh, well. So we don't have to cover the back part, so let's find something to go in here. I have still a bunch of these sheets. So I kind of feel like I can leave this part plain. Because it's longer than you know what, I probably could have done that if I turned it the other way. Oh well. I feel like somebody's turned the air conditioner on. I have my little heater on, and for some reason I can feel a draft. It's 38 degrees maybe, and starting tomorrow it's going to go up to 60 something, and then it's going to be in the 70s the day after that, and then almost to 80 the day after that. So I'm just holding on, trying to wait for the warm weather. Okay, so if I put this up here, I'm just thinking about this a little more. This is just the flap, so maybe I'll just do it to here. And then you don't want to fold that until it's dry, because then you're going to get that lump. I think I'm going to come down a little lower and higher. That edge is not very straight. Okay. So because when we fold it down, we want it to fold easily. You've got double, thickness there. Okay, so now here, now this is going to be the front. So this is going to be a pocket. Maybe I can fit this in here. bit. So I hope everybody's starting off with a good week. This is not going to go up till Tuesday, but it's Monday for me. And I think I'm going to make a little punch hole there. And I can see that where the envelope wasn't totally glued down. These are things I need to watch for when I'm doing it again. My punch. I think I'm just going to use this one. This little punch here with the notch on both sides, it's got the notch for like when you make envelopes, and then it's got a corner, kind of a corner rounder here. And you have to buy a scoreboard to get that, but it's at Hobby Lobby and it's their brand, Paper something Studio. And it's only like $8, so it's not that much. And you get a scoreboard with it. So that's kind of cool. Or you get a scoreboard and you get that with it. Either way. All right. I know this is probably too soon to cut, but I just kind of want to get a... Whoops, wrong line. No, wrong one. It's coming on really grungy this time. It doesn't matter because that's going to be... saw something I needed to glue. Might help if the glue came out. My nails are a mess too because I was gonna just get them off, and I can't get them off, at least not in one day or evening, so I may have to just go get my nails done. Okay, so that's that one. I might have slit this in a little too far, but I don't think it's a problem once we put it in, because you're going to be gluing that area. Okay, so let's do this one. And I don't know what I want to put. Okay, the main thing would be the front. So let's see. I thought this would look good on the front. This one I might just cover the whole edge. I'm trying to think of what I have. Oh, what else I have here. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the glue stick. cut around it. Okay. And then we're going to cover this. See what I was saying about the length of the page? What a dingbat. I have this. How does that look with that? I don't even know what I'm gonna use this journal, this particular. Okay, so that one, I'm gonna have to glue it down at that end. This is almost empty. Glue. Oh, I have my big one. I found 3 more of these out in my shed. These are glue sticks that are made by Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby, but I don't know if they carry them anymore. I was gonna check. Okay, I'm just gonna lay this down on the edge here, like so. This one. It seems to be a bit faster for some reason. I guess because I'm not having to tear the edges. Okay. I'm beginning to think you could do this with, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking you could do it like with packaging or something. Doesn't even get the edges. Or if you took a scrapbook paper, how long is this? It's 14 inches long. That's amazing. That's probably why we use the envelopes. Because our paper is not that long. Okay. This is the front, right? I think that's what I have planned for the front. See, you don't want to bend it yet until it's dry. I get this. This is cardstock, but that might look cute on the pocket. I'm just going to cut this straight. And Beverly, if you're watching, and I hope you are, your package is still on its way here. I contacted the shipping people yesterday, and of course you have to talk to somebody on, you know, the helpline or whatever it is. So I'm not sure if they understood what I was asking, but it's supposed to come back. It went all the way back to the United States. It was shipped to Canada on the west coast of Canada, west side of Canada, and it came all the way back to Miami, and then it went all the way to Canada again in Toronto. So I don't know. I don't know. All right. So get this in. Probably shouldn't let that dry a little more, but whoop. There's an issue. It didn't hide that. Oh, well, it doesn't look that bad. All right. Yeah, I do not like that. I should have put that inside, or not all the way to the edge. I'll let that dry for a second, and we'll go back to this one and see if we can, how we can plate. All right, so that's that. And then that opens up like that. So this could be a journaling spot here, here, and here. So, I don't know if Rachel covered, I know she covered the flap, I'm pretty sure. Well, she might not have, because I think she used like different designs. Okay, so this one has some black on it, and I thought I might use this piece as, let's see if I can rip this. That would go in my botanical journal. Gonna rip this over here. Okay. This is pretty fragile paper, pretty old. Yeah, I'm just going to leave. Well, I don't know what to put on that pocket. Trying to think what could go there that would... All right, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to angle this to make it like a jewelry envelope, kind of. Well, the jewelry envelope, although, would be all the way up to the top here. So, but either way, I'm going to put a tab on it, I think. Let's see. This butterfly, well, oh, there's his antenna. It just doesn't, well, I don't know. That one might kind of look good. Maybe that would look good in here. Kind of really have, wished I had this that wasn't, let's see how this looks on top of that paper. It's botanical. Okay. Let me ink around this a little bit. I feel like I should have just used my brush. To outline this a little more because it might just blend in too much. Okay, I think I want it to go that way, and then I could put, I've got some washi that might look right okay there. Okay. So let me glue this down. Yeah, I think I'll put it right about there. Well, hopefully that's okay. That looks fine. I mean, I don't mind that down there. So, all we need now is a tag, and I don't know what tags I have. Let's see. Well, that obviously fits. Well, that's cool. I have this one too. I thought maybe I would decorate that. And that would fit in there. Okay, I'm going to think about that. I think I'll put this in for now. Now what I want to do is put a tab at the bottom. So let me see if I have one that will work. Okay. to cover the wording. That could work. Get a blacker one. It's really hard to tell until you fold them in half. Okay, so there's that, or that. Or I've got this. Kind of like that because it gives it that little extra pop that you wouldn't expect. Okay. Oops, my key's over there drying. So these took a little longer than I anticipated them to take. Okay, so that's kind of cool. You have this, you have a journal page, you have a tag. I could put more in there, plus I could put quite a tall tag in there. What does this come out to be? This is 7 inches, 7 by 4. And that was, where's that envelope? Let me get another one, just so I can give you the measurements. This envelope was about 8.5 by 4. Okay, so this, I don't know what happened to the other envelope I just decorated. Oh, here. This one measures 9.5 by 4. So that's a little taller. And depending on where I bend this, it's pretty thick up there. That'll be glued to the back. See how it does that? Heat it. I suppose if you score it, it would work. Okay. So now this finished is 7.5 by 4. It's about a 4 4.1/8. But I kind of wanted to. I really wanted to trim this, so let me get, I think I could do it on this piece. The other one I couldn't because it wasn't all the way close to the edge. And a little rubber. So what I was thinking is I want it to be a tab, the tab to come, I'll show you. I don't know, a 1/2 inch, maybe that's enough. Let's try a 1/2 inch. Mark it there, a 1/2 inch. Mark it here, a 1/2 inch. And then from the top down to here, my ruler's not quite long enough. So from the top corner up there to about right on this little mark and a 1/2 inch I made, we're going to go like that. And then I'll go from that mark up here to this point, like that. And I think I can put this in the cutter rather than doing it by hand. Nope, can't. Ugh, darn. Okay, we're gonna do it by hand. So at least you have a line to cut on. That helps. Okay, let's start at this corner. Okay, that's not exactly what I had in mind. I probably went too far in, but it's okay. I'm not gonna complain about it. Just another look, huh? I guess I'm not gonna ink that. How much time have I spent? Okay. What if I did around at these corners? How would that look? Well, I was thinking of putting a tab on the end. Not that one. So it'd either be a tab or around the corners and no tab. I think I'm going to round the corners just to see if we can. Magnets everywhere that sticks to everything. And I'm going to do them big. Well, they're not going to be that big. But, oh yeah, this at least it'll... Yeah, I think that's kind of cute. All right. So now, I need to decorate this. I don't know. What was I going to decorate that with? I thought I printed a couple photographs. I was thinking, I don't think they'll fit on that page. What did I do with those? But I was thinking I could put some of these invoices in the pocket. See if that one fits. I'll have to go back in and ink the edges. But I was thinking that they would look cute. Those kind of show there, don't they? It's too flimsy to get down inside that pocket. Okay, I was thinking, what am I going to decorate with this? I don't know what happened. Because it's kind of a long and skinny front. It has to be something... I don't know if I want a Ferris wheel. Well, shoot. Oh, here we go. I knew I printed off some. These were freebies, and I don't know where they came from because it doesn't tell you once you download them, and so I don't remember. But I was thinking, those are kind of too small. I got this page here, and I thought I could cut something out, but and then I have these photographs that I got. These are from the Dust Bowl. This lady was from Oklahoma and she moved to California, and I don't know what this one was. And this is the Dust Bowl. I got these off of the Congress, what is it called? United States Congress or something. It's okay. So I like that house there. Let's see if I rip that out. That's what I get for cutting it on an angle. Oh, darn. Okay, well, let's see. It's gotta be. I think I'm gonna just kind of go like this. So I kind of want that like log cabin type of a house there. Okay. Put that there. Is everybody used to the time change yet? I made myself get up at the right time. And I stayed up later than I usually do because I wasn't tired. And then eating an hour difference is another issue. For us old timers, we're so set in our ways that it's time to eat. Okay, so that's cool. I'm not going to worry about this pocket so much because it's got so much on it, but I was thinking, what can I put? Now I'm probably out of time. Like, what can I set here? I was thinking a number, and I do have these big numbers. That might be too big. I'd rather have it fit in that little space. I've also got these circles Jody sent me. Kooky or outlandish. Z is for zany. pages. Well, I don't know. What other numbers do I have? Probably in my little box of numbers. Something kind of unusual. I could put a clock there. Well, the clock looks kind of cool there, but this looks kind of cool there too. I've got to make up my mind. Make up your mind. Okay, so Idaho, Illinois, South Dakota, Michigan. What a decision. All right. You know, I think I'm going to go with the clock. Maybe I can put something alongside of that. Too small. I like that brightness of that color. This one's a little bigger. All right. Kind of wanted this one to go into my what I'm planning sort of for 1930s, 1940s journal. I have to do some more research on that era to make sure I don't make it too you know, I'll start putting things in that weren't even invented by then. I don't know. Or, you know, clothing or whatever, it won't look right. Okay. All right, guys, so I think that's it. I'm not going to put a tab because we have that. And then we have journaling space up here. And this will be glued down onto the page. If you wanted, you could do the back as well, and then you could clip it in, or actually this could hang over the page. This would be a good one to hang over the page. Let me see. Do I have a journal page handy? Probably not. always used to have a spare journal page up here. Now I don't even see it. I keep moving things around. Let's get this one. Okay, so if you wanted, can you guys see this? I could put something like that and do it as a journal page. Fold over. I kind of like that. I think I'll cover. Okay, this one I want to use for the other journal. So where's that one I just made with the... What do I do with it? Here it is. For the botanical. Let me find it. Plain page. Cute. So I'm just going to cover this back page, and I could cover that with the journaling page, like something blank. You could also sew around this. That'd be cute too. Rachel, you did it again. You did it for me again. I want to put something here too. This is like where it was stapled. I thought about just putting a staple there. It wouldn't interfere with the pocket, you know, just something like that. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm going to keep this out so I can take a picture. And thank you for sticking with me all these 50-some minutes to make 2 pieces of ephemera. But I think they turned out cute. And I'm so glad that Rachel decided to do these. I was going to do them after I saw Wendy's, but I just never got around to it. So this forced me to get around to it. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, what's left of it, and I'll see you in the next video. This is crooked. Darn. All right, bye.